Okay, ladies and gentlemen, basically I've reached the point where I think I've almost crossed 20,000 subscribers. So I've basically reached a point where I have companies sending me products to review, and if I like them, they want me to give them a little bit of advertisement on my channel so we can get the word out that these products exist. So basically this is called the Magbolt, and they offer, at this company, they offer magnetic charging solutions or charging solutions with components for your cell phones that will make it easier for you to charge them in your daily basis, daily business, whatever you do. So basically, this is a Kickstarter program, and what they're looking for is they're looking for excitement based on their product. So they shipped a couple of these things out so that you could show everybody that it's a proof of concept. Some people lose their cables. Some people don't like having to carry cables all around and everything. So what they have done is they've basically, just like Apple started with their MacBooks, they have created a cable that has a universal tip where there's this tip right here that magnetically can be basically inserted into either an iPhone or an Android. So this one tip right here is universal. So right here, as you know, I have the iPhone 7 Plus, and all I have to do is insert this tip in the bottom of the phone, and you can leave it there. You never have to take it out. Once you've inserted it into the phone, you never have to take it out. So let me just do that real quick. I'm working with two hands, so it's not that simple. So, they ask you not to force it in, so just to make sure you have the right side. Once you find the right side, you just stick it in, and it just clicks right in. Now, the thing about it is, this magnetic tip right here, as you can see, this magnetic tip only sticks out a small bit. So if you're a person who uses one of those cases, this may not interfere with your case. All you have to do is leave this little tip in, and all you have to do then is just let the magnetic seal from this portion of the cable connect to the phone, and it should basically just snap right in and connect to the phone. Now, why is this important? Well, first of all, this cable feels high quality, definitely higher in quality than the Apple cable. So when you're dealing with the Apple cable, sometimes the ends or the heads and the areas right around here get damaged around the necks. Once that happens, the cable's damn near no good, and you pretty much have to go out and buy another cable. Apple's Lightning cable was so bad that they actually started offering lots of warranties, and for the most part, if you bring a new Apple cable back, they'll pretty much replace it for a new cable, and they won't give you too much problems. PC Richards, Radio Shack, they offer you warranties on your cable that begin 30 days after you buy them. My problem is I don't have time to be going back and forth to one of those stores. The last time I had to go to Radio Shack, they had run out of Lightning cables, and I wasn't able to actually get one when I wanted. But they have gold-plated connectors, and they have, as you can see, a very tangle-free design with a very... it's a very high-quality cable, actually. And I'm not sure what the final price will be, but it probably won't be too much more expensive than Apple's already charging. So as you see right here, I have a adapter so that I can plug it in, just to demonstrate the plug-in. So I'm going to plug it into the 2.1 amp. And then, as you see, plug it in, the light lights up to let you know that the cable is ready to charge. Pretty much just like the Apple MacBook cable. And when you stick it near it, it basically, as you can see, the magnet finds, it pretty much finds that point, and you may have to turn it around, but once you stick it in, you'll see the phone starts to charge. Now, what you could do is, if you bought multiple cables and one charging tip, you could, let's say you and your wife use the same car, what you could do is you could let her have one of the tips, and both of you could keep one of these cables in your car, or you could keep one in the house, and you could just walk around without the cables, and every time you needed to actually charge the phone, you just stick that tip there, and that tip sucks itself into the phone, and the phone starts to charge. You see? So Forgive the video quality because unfortunately this is my 7 Plus, as you can see. I had to use an iPhone 4S, which is my backup video camera when I go on vacations, in order to record this. And as you can see, the 4S has a little trouble autofocusing in certain lighting conditions. But basically that's it. Now, if you like this device, I'd like you, maybe to give their company website. I'm going to put all the information in the URL section, but I'd like you to give their company a look. If they ask you where you found out about this, you could tell them Big Truck Series Review on YouTube. And I like this cable, and I might consider getting a couple because I'd like to have one for my car. I'd like to have one for my desk at my office. And I'd probably like to have one right next to my nightstand. And in fact, if I could get 4 of these at a decent price, I'd like to have one that I just leave plugged into my computer so that this way all I have to do is just move my phone around and I never have to worry about cables. Right now I have about 4 or 5 cables. And this just makes it pretty practical and pretty easy, especially if you're sharing Galaxy and iPhone charge points in your household. So give them a look.